Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, go just.
What is it like to be the face of Season 5 in NBA 2K25?
I mean, what it's like, it's an honor, you know, my younger self is looking up and thinking that's dope.
I'm looking up too, and I'm like, this is dope. So I feel like your draft class had a bunch of French players, but even every draft class after that had a bunch of French players too. Where do you see French basketball in 5 to 10 years?
What I see, I mean, medals, hopefully, first of all. This is always the most important goal as a country. But hopefully even more, you know, #1 picks and more NBA titles, you know. I don't remember the last French player to win an NBA title, but it's, you know, it's always a real honor and pleasure for the whole country when one of us wins one.
Was there a moment when you were playing NBA 2K25 that you thought, like, this is why I play 2K?
I had never made like a half-court shot until this one on 2K, but sometimes when I use my character, I feel like sometimes he just does stuff that's too crazy.
Yeah, and this is your 3rd NBA All-Star weekend. First as an All-Star, what's it like?
My 3rd or my 2nd?
Second?
Yeah.
Second. And your first as an NBA All-Star.
Yes.
What's that like for you?
What's it like? I mean, it's incredible. You know, I haven't really had time to focus on it because of the season and so many games. But now that I'm here, I'm slowly realizing that it's you know, that I'm actually actively participating to the heart of this event, and it's a real chance, and I can't wait to be on that court.
Awesome. When you play NBA 2K25, what's your go-to mode?
Go-to mode. So first of all, I do not play on Hall of Fame, that's for sure.
Okay.
I don't play enough to be able to deal with it, but my career, for sure, as always.
All right. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
How can the Wizards not be confident when they look as good as that? Here they were, headed to the locker room earlier on. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Anthony Simons. Also, Avdia is out there. Clingan is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the power forwards position. And for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. George is out there with Sarr. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Here's Sarr. The rebound by Simons. Over in the corner, Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Poole. Avdia can't hit. Here's Coulibaly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Coulibaly's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Wizards. Grant outside. Shoots from 12. Misses off the right iron. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Sarr, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Now Clingan. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
Take a break.
You're right, a big piece.
2 shots.
Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Free throw good, Sarr. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
And he makes both free throws. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Count the basket.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Outside, George. Avdia with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Simons surveying the D. Now, here's Avdia. He's tightly guarded. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Coulibaly. They get it again. Some solid defense from Grant.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Poole the pass to Sarr. Pass to Carrington. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Wizards have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Inside, here's George. Second chance shot. It's deflected.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Here's Simons. Rebound, Washington. Pass to Carrington. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 4. Grant on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Simons. Here's Avdia. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Wizards going with a whole new group out there now. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Grant. Delano Banton's checked in for Avdia. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Brogdon against Henderson. Good D by Brogdon. The Wizards with the lead. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Now, here's Kispert. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Smart. They get it back. Williams with the block.
Electric shot blocking from the Time Lord.
.59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Henderson dishes to Williams. For three. Henderson, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. Kept alive. Smart. And it's denied. Here's Banton. Still scoreless. Sharpe. That's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things that I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Smart deciding where to go with it. The pass to Holmes. He dishes it to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Williams. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot.
Not maybe the best thought to try to out-physical Robert Williams.
Middleton against Sharpe. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
That free throw, no good.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Klingon comes in for Shaden Sharp. And Avdia subbed in for Delano Banton. And he sinks the second. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Poole against Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Henderson passes to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. Over Sarr. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. The Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Coulibaly's got his second bucket.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
The Wizards have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Harrington, that's good. Now just a 1-point Portland lead.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Henderson outside. Right side, Avdia. It's rebounded by Poole. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. Pass to Coulibaly. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Now, Klingon, defended by George. Williams trying to break free. Klingon shot is off. The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And it's Carrington missing. Carrington's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded closer. Grant kicks to Williams. Over George. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Middleton's checked in for George. Kisper comes in for Coulibaly. And Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. And then for the Trailblazers, Kamar is checked in. And it's Sharp in for Jeremy Grant. Washington trailing. Here's Sarr. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities. Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. The defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Brogdon against Simons. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded closer. And he drops it in from the low post.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Avdia, the pass to Simons. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Carrington. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland leading. Stolen by Brogdon. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
A putback. Rebound by the Wizards. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling. The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pressing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Portland trailing here. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
And they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
George is out there with Song. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Trailblazers trail by 4. Avdia on the wing. He has yet to score. And Sarr pulls it down.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Right side, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Grant for three. Offensive rebound.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Wizards leading by 4. Washington calls timeout.
Washington timeout. All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And stolen by Williams. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Utah matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
To Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
What a show of strength by Holmes, going up hard and jamming it in.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 6. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the third of 7 straight on the road. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Simons can't connect from short range.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Chris Middleton comes in for George. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. Sharps checked in for Portland. Delano Banton comes in for Anthony Simons. Here's Coulibaly, defended by Sharp. Coulibaly, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Another shot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Manton, the pass to Henderson. Tipped away. Rebounded by the Wizards. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Coulibaly, defended by Sharp.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Williams dishes to Henderson. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Brogdon. And again, Washington no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Holmes finds Coulibaly. Brent Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
First free throw is good for the Wizards. Stars checked in for Richaun Holmes, and Kispert subbed in for Marcus Smart. Portland also making some changes. Klingon, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Avdia in for Henderson. And Coulibaly drops them both. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And it's Sharp missing.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Brogdon pitch to Middleton. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
There's the pass to Benton. Pass to Klingon. Outside, Avdia. Rebound by the Wizards. Brogdon with it. Pulls up on the elbow. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Washington leading now by 8. On the floor for Portland, we've got Avdia. Also, Anthony Simons out there. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at power forward. Simons on the wing, guarded by Poole. Here's Kamare. Portland with a new 14. At the elbow, it's Avdia. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Avdia's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. 6-point lead. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Now Sarr. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Outside, Simons buries the long-range jumper.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Poole. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Sharp has it in the corner. Simons finds Sharp. Kamara, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Kamare's got his first points of the game.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Passes it to Kispert. Teardrop shot. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simons on the wing. Over George. And it's Simons missing. The Wizards have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Poole. Almost, but it rolls out. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Poole against Simons. Pass to Klingon. To take the lead. Sharp with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter. You know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there, and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
That's good from Kispert. So for the Trailblazers, Grant, he's checked in for Shaedon Sharp, and Henderson subbed in for Avdia. Kispert hits both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
First free throw is good.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Wizards. And Simons drops them both.
Well, Anthony Simons is out here to score, but boy, does he find all kinds of ways to torch a defense.
Here's Poole. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
Poole against Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Offensive rebound. Back to Henderson. Here's Kamara. 5 to shoot. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And they call an illegal screen.
That's free. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Washington calls timeout. They're leading by 7. 1:35 left to play here on the 4th.
It's your Wizards answer. Time to welcome your Wizards dancer. All right, DC family, that was your Wizards. You dancing. Give them some more.
1:35 left here in the 4th quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Trailblazers ball.
Trailblazers trail by 7. And here is Simons. Here's Clingan. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And how about the poise from the rookie, Clingan with a crucial basket.
Here's Poole. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Man, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
That's a 2 from Simons. No good on that one.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Carrington. Now, here's Poole. Here's Carrington. Driving in. The kick out to Poole. Just 2 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Here's Carrington. And so it's the Wizards with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.